Good morning everyone, and welcome to day 4 of this Morning Rise series, a 15-minute daily practice where we start on the ground and we slowly rise up through the postures, coming to standing at the end, hopefully leaving you energized and ready for your day. So today we're actually going to start laying down on your mat. So coming down to the ground, legs out straight, hands down by the sides of the body. Finding stillness here, gently closing the eyes. Bringing the awareness to the breath. As the breathing in, feeling the belly expand. And breathing out, the belly contracts. Taking a deep breath in all the way to the belly. And out through the mouth. And again in. And out. On the next in-breath, taking the arms overhead, point the toes. Big stretch from the tips of the fingers to the points of the toes. Taking the hips over to the right and taking the feet over to the left and the arms over to the left above the head. Taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand, and if you want a bit of a deeper stretch here, hooking the right foot over the left ankle. Taking a deep breath in here, feeling the additional stretch down the right hand side as you breathe in. Lovely, coming to the other side, so hips over to the left, feet over to the right, and hands above the head, taking hold of the left wrist with the right hand and hooking the left foot over the right ankle if you want a bit of a deeper stretch, relaxing into this posture. One more breath here. Lovely, coming back to center. We're going to bring the feet flat to the mat, nice and close to the bum so that your middle fingers can just about reach the backs of your heels. Feet hip width apart, just under the sit bones. We're going to take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, engage the abs, engage the core, and lift the tailbone up, the lower back, the middle back, the upper back, coming all the way up to a bridge. Holding here for a breath. And coming back down slowly, one vertebra at a time. Really engaging the core and the buttocks to bring the tailbone down last. And again, coming up. One more roll up. And back down. On the next bridge, so rolling back up to bridge and holding here, going to lift the right leg up to the sky, point it towards the ceiling, lower down, breathe in, come back up, breathe out, lower down, breathe in, coming back up, breathing out, lower down, building that heat in the hamstrings. Lower down. Last one coming up. And dropping that right foot back to the ground. Lifting the left one without dropping down. And now lowering the hips. Breathing in, coming back up. And breathing out, lower back down. Breathing in. And out, lowering back down. One more. Breathing in, coming up. And dropping the left leg back down. And lowering down one vertebra at a time. Bring the hands behind the knees. We're going to gently rock. So use the legs to kick yourself up and back. Rocking backwards and forwards, getting a lovely massage through the spine. And as you come up, coming up a little bit further each time. So that on your last one, you tuck the feet and roll forward into squat. If this position is not very comfortable for you, feel free to grab blocks, cushions, anything, drop it under the heels. If you can, drop your heels and come into your yogi squat. You may need to heel toe your feet out a little bit. Sitting up nice and tall, long neck, drawing up through the crown of the head. Feeling that gorgeous stretch in the inner thighs and in the hips. Taking a deep breath in, extend the right arm and drawing the left arm up above you. Coming into a little twist. Take a deep breath in. On the out breath, can you go a little bit deeper into that stretch? Breathing in, coming back. On your next inhale, extending the left arm and the right arm behind you. Using your out breath to go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Lovely, bringing the hands to the mat in front of you. You're going to walk your feet back into the first downward dog of the day. Keeping the knees bent, heels high, really pushing through the hands. Getting a nice straight line all the way from your wrists, through the shoulders, through the back, all the way to the tip of your tailbone. Pedaling out through the legs, finding that space in the hamstrings, the backs of the legs, the calves. Breathing in, pushing the tailbone up and back. Breathing out, lowering both heels. It doesn't matter if your heels don't reach the ground here. It's the intention of pushing in that direction that counts. Bring the gaze between the hands, stepping forwards and hanging here for a moment, taking hold of the opposite elbows, dangling over here in your forward fold. Nodding the head yes, shaking the head no. Releasing the arms, rolling up. At the top, taking a big breath in, reaching up. Coming back to center. Breathing in, arms sweep overhead. And as we breathe out, taking a big step back with the right foot. Staying here in this high lunge position, we're going to clasp our hands together, just for a little bit back bend. Lovely, dropping the heel, coming into warrior two. Can you sink any lower in that warrior? Taking a deep breath in, coming into your reverse warrior, lifting the left arm overhead, the right arm comes to the leg behind you. Breathing out, bringing the elbow to the left knee, arm overhead. Coming back up to warrior, reverse warrior. And breathing out, coming back down. Last one, breathing in, coming up. And breathing out, coming to extended side angle. coming back up. We're going to swivel the arms forward, stepping forward, breathing in. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, hands to the mat, stepping back into high plank, lowering the knees and bending the elbows, dropping chest and hips to the ground. Coming up into baby cobra. Coming back into downward dog. Stepping forward, we're going to take another little bit, roll up here, which is lovely on the spine in the morning. You don't want to be doing too much stretching. Breathing in, arms overhead. As we breathe out, stepping the left foot back into high lunge, arms overhead, and then bringing them down behind you, clasping the hands, little baby back bend here. Dropping the left heel down and swinging the arms to your warrior 2. Can you sink a little bit lower into that warrior? Dropping the hips down. Breathing and sweeping the right arm overhead, left hand comes to your left leg. Breathing out, right elbow to right knee, left arm overhead. Breathing in, coming up. Really engaging your core here, feeling the stretch down the sides, and breathing out, coming back into extended side angle. Breathing in. And breathing out. Coming back to neutral, stepping forward, arms overhead, breathe in. Breathing out, hands to mat. Halfway lift, straight leg, straight back. Hands back to the mat, stepping back to your high plank. If this is accessible to you, coming forward onto the toes, bending through the elbows, keeping them tucked. Chest and hips to the ground. If not, lower the knees and meet us in baby cobra. Coming back into downward dog. Bringing the gaze between the hands, stepping forward, halfway lift. Breathing out, forward fold. Breathing in, sweeping the arms overhead, little mini back bend. And breathing out, coming to center. Breathing in, arms overhead. Breathing out, stepping the right leg back. Bringing the right hand down to the mat. We're going to sweep the left arm up overhead. Legs still in this high lunge position. Can you sink your hips any lower? Feeling that lovely twist. Bringing the gaze up to the top hand if you can. If not, looking straight ahead. Hand back to the mat, stepping the left foot back, down into down dog. Taking a flow here, so coming forward into your plank. Down through chaturanga, all the way to the ground. Taking a baby cobra. And back up to down dog. Gaze between the hands, stepping forward. Breathing in, arms overhead. And breathing out, hands to heart center. Deep breath in, arms overhead. As we breathe out, stepping the left foot back, staying in that high lunge. We're going to take the left hand between to the left of the right foot, sweeping the right arm overhead. Can you sink the hips any lower? Bringing the gaze to the top hand, if you can. Lovely. Bringing the right foot back into downward dog. Taking a flow here. Again, drop your knees if this is too much this time of morning. If not, join me in a full up dog. And back down into down dog. Hopefully we're building a bit of heat here, getting that spine mobile. Getting you woken up for the day. Bringing the gaze between the hands, stepping forward. You're going to take one more roll up for the day, one vertebra at a time. Breathe in, sweeping the hands overhead. And breathing out, hands to heart center. As always, I like to end the class with an intention setting for the day, grounding, waking us up, getting us strong for the day. So what's your intention for the day? Who do you want to be? How do you want to feel? What do you want to do? Taking a moment to ground yourself. Lifting the toes, dropping them back to the ground. Lifting the heels, dropping them back to the ground, finding your balance. Swaying to the left, swaying to the right. And finding the center between your two sides. Squeezing the legs together, lifting through the kneecaps, strong in the legs. Finding a neutral hip position. If you're guilty of relaxing your hip back, maybe just tuck the tailbone under. Pulling up through the core. Rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Dropping the head to the chest, chin to chest. Breathing in, lifting it up, all the way back. Feeling the stretch through the front of the neck. Breathing out, coming all the way to the chest. Breathing in, all the way back. Coming to neutral, lifting up through the crown of the head. And coming back to your one-word intention. Who will you be today? Taking a deep breath in. Breathing out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. And big breath out. Big breath in, arms overhead. Stretching up and breathing out. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.